Hey, everybody. We'll begin the show here in just a few minutes, but now a little PSA from none other than Pee Wee Herman himself, Pee Wee Herman.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shifty Sunday.
You guys are really going to like Shifty Sunday tonight, buddy, because we got a very special guest. He's Keith's dad.
And every time you say Keith's dad's name, you gotta scream real loud.
Anyway, enjoy Shifty Sunday, folks.
I know I'm going to.
Hey, Vern. Hey, Vern. Yo, Vern. Who the hell is this knucklehead, Vern? Know what I mean?
Get out of here, Ernest.
Well, okay, Vern. I'll leave you alone now. Go over there and fix your air conditioner. Know what I mean?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most that loves Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Good old Hebrew 77 here, and welcome to Shifty Sunday on 1-23-2022. Oh, my goodness. And we have with us, as always, good old Sagittarically speaking, and our guest host tonight, good old Keith's dad, the dad that is rad. He's all dressed in plaid. And man, that ain't half bad. Give it up for good old Keith's dad.
Woohoo! Ah, you said my name. I love Pee Wee Herman.
Does it count if I say his name too?
Yeah.
Like if I was to go, Keith's dad. All right. Well, I won't abuse this power because with great power comes great responsibility, from what I understand.
That's what I hear.
Oh my goodness, guys. That was a great intro, Hebrew. That was very good. I enjoyed that.
I saw you even got your name there in the little intro. How are you feeling? Did you feel the clout, my friend?
I did feel the clout. I also noticed you threw Rev in there.
Yeah, kind of.
Except he's a little less Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, good golly. I laughed so hard. If you guys haven't seen the most recent Mandela Affected Family episode that he posted today, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. And I know you guys know Rav now, so you see what Rav plays in that one. It's awesome.
I'll tell you what, Saji, it's good to have you here though tonight, man.
Well, it's good to be here.
And it's good to
go ahead.
Well, we haven't done the Shifty Sunday together in a while, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I get your point. I see your point.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while. It's like Shifty Sunday is one of those things where I don't know, man. Like it's like we just can't quite get it. Like it's something always is happening when it's Shifty Sunday time. There's always another thing that happens that I don't know. It just seems like it's. But either way, we're here. We're here now, and we're making it happen.
We're making it happen, Captain, and I get to do some zapping before I go and take some crapping.
I'm just doing that.
Well, hey, it's a special night tonight. We got Keith's dad on the panel with us, and we've been hanging out with Keith's dad a lot over on his channel here lately, as you know.
Well, I do know that we did that thing. Was it just last night?
Just last night.
Just-
You're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like you've been doing it forever? And we've only been doing this for like what, maybe 2 months now, less than 2 months. And
Yeah,
it
the
feels
last
like
night
I've
was
been doing
my
it
first
forever.
time being there, actually.
Yeah, I feel like I've been doing it for a long time. I just did the count. We have 12 episodes under our belt already, and
Oh, wow.
it feels like honestly, it feels like a whole lot more.
Yeah, I can see how that's the case. I had a lot of fun, though. I had a
Oh.
really good time doing it. I'm looking forward to future experiences.
Yeah, they are. I'm enjoying it. I really am. It's got me to be honest. I even really stopped playing video games. Like all I do is, edit videos now, and I enjoy like rewatching things. I like to hunt for movies. In fact, me and Michael Fontaine was hunting for a movie. Oh, you were hunting for a movie, Saji, today
Yeah.
too. It's fun. It's fun to hunt for movies. You was it you sent me War of the Worlds from 1951?
53, but close enough.
53. Yeah. And I was looking, and I have to, the first test is to see whether or not it's copyrighted. If I can find that it's public domain, that's what I actually do. Is I find to see if it's public domain. It's not really
Right.
if I look for copyright. I have to look for public domain, and I couldn't find it, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's not public domain, but then I searched other places and found out it was actually copyrighted. So I was like, all right, well, let me see if I can find something like that movie. And so I went and looked up, and I found instead of War of the Worlds, there is Battle of the Worlds, which is a
What
little
do you
smaller.
mean, Battle of the Worlds? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It's earlier. It's like 1961, but it is so much worse.
Isn't it, though?
It's so much worse. I watched the trailer. I sent you the trailer, and I was just like, oh gosh, this is bad.
But you know what? It might even be more fun to riff track than the other one, and when you actually think about it in the big scheme of things.
Oh my gosh, you're blowing us out of the water, Saji.
How so?
You're just so loud, man. You're
Is
like,
it?
yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to be. I moved my phone like arm's length away from me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and speaking of that, Michael Fontaine reminded me. So I started a challenge on myself today. Right.
All right.
And
How's
I'm-
that? Is that better on volume?
Yeah.
I've turned the phone away from me. I don't mean to keep cutting you guys off. Go ahead.
Ebro, did you just meh?
Yeah.
Meh.
I sure did.
No, what I was saying, Michael Fontaine reminded me that he did we did episode 3 or chapter 3 of Radar Men.
Did you say Michael Fontaine?
Michael Fontaine?
Michael
Fontaine.
Hold on. Michael Fontaine.
Oh yeah, indubitably.
little delay.
Yeah.
But so I actually legitimately thought people were gonna say, I was gonna give a vote, and I really thought we were gonna go Little Rascals yesterday. I swear to God, I thought no one's gonna want to watch chapter 3. We're gonna watch Little Rascals, and nobody voted for it.
I know, right? Like we overwhelmed you with the with the moon rocket man or whatever it was.
Yeah, so Wednesday we're gonna have another short, and chapter 4 is obviously an option, but now I'm like, I'm gonna give you guys a choice again, and I'm gonna see if I can beat out chapter 4. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna try. So I'm looking for the perfect short. I'm currently on. I got a few of them, but
Oh, that reminds me. CJ Wood just texted me and said hello. So CJ Wood is listening.
oh hey, I have to put my phone down. CJ Wood.
Because I don't want to be slapped again.
I wasn't going to slap you.
Oh, you fooled me.
Acting.
Genius.
Thank you.
Oh. You slapped me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you fooled me.
Acting.
Genius.
Thank you.
Stop it.
There we go.
In case you guys aren't picking up, we've given all of our regular listeners their own soundbite when we shout them out. We're trying it out tonight for the first time, so I hope you guys enjoy your sound bites as you receive them.
Less than 30 minutes, Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Oh yeah, indubitably.
Well, hey, looky there. We have, I'll let you say it.
Philo Fire.
Oh, man, I got burnt there for a second. Hold on. I got some ice in my hand. Whew. That was a hot flamethrower. Whew.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
Got to watch out for that Philo Fire.
Yeah, that Philo Fire will get you every time.
That Philo Fire.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, hey, as I said before, Keith's dad, it is good to have you on the panel with us, and it's good to be on your show sometimes too. And you know, I've been sitting here thinking all day long. I'm like, we should do something like that on this channel sometime. Do a movie, watch a movie. You know, why not?
Oh yeah, heck, I can even you know, when I'm on, I can bring like you know, in like an 8 to 10 minute short if you want. Keep it something small, and we could practice our skills. I did just notice. Look who we got in the chat. We have Bone Breaking Action.
Bone Breaking Action. I could definitely hear those bones breaking, my friend.
I kind of heard Velcro ripping, but yeah.
He says coming out of Lurker's Lounge for the soundbite and to say hi to Philo Fire. He did it just for that soundbite. Oh, good golly. You guys are great. But yeah, I love coming on here because I love going over the memes and the articles, and you guys are awesome.
Well, thank you, man. You're awesome too, and you know what? You're so awesome. In fact, I just had to raise someone from the dead just to give you a special promotion, a special shout out, if you will. So, with no further ado, here's the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, imagine that guy's here to talk about your channel. What do you think?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Here he goes. Yeah, here he is. Macho Man, what do you got to say about Keith's dad over there? Hello there. I'm just some random guy. But I would like to say thank you to Keith's dad for... Hey, why are you saying thank you to Keith's dad? Oh my God, it's the Macho Man Randy Savage. Aren't you, Dad? That's none of your business, first of all. And second of all, yes, I am, Dad. What are you gonna do about it? Ooh, yeah. Hey, everybody, the Macho Man Randy Savage here. And I just want to say to Keith's dad, go for it, brother, yeah. I know you got a good channel over there on your channel, the Keith's Dad's channel, and you guys are doing some pretty awesome things. So I want you to keep at it and keep it up, brother, because you're going to get a lot of subs and you're going to do a lot of dubs.
This has been the Macho Man Randy Savage saying, "Step into a Slim Jim." Ooh, yeah. What the heck did that have to do with Keith's dad?
Well, you popped in there at the last second. I don't know how that happened.
You know, when I look at that picture of Macho Man, I realize that I wore way too much of that color as a kid. like yellow and pinkish. Like that's what I wore in the 80s. Well, that and a zipper jacket because Michael Jackson.
Zipper jackets were all the rage back then, I guess.
And luckily, I had I would constantly lose at least one of my gloves, so that just worked out.
Yeah, you were styling and profiling. It sounds like. Well, styling anyway. I don't know about profiling. Saji, did you have something to say on that matter?
Oh no, I just thought it was quite clever. I wanted to send my regards to Rav. I totally dropped the ball on creating a sound effect for his shout out, but that will not be a. I'll definitely have one by the next time we go live.
Oh no, we got a soundbite for Raph.
All right,
Yo
go ahead.
quiero Taco Bell.
Oh boy. I'm sure he likes that one.
in fact, I constantly like his mom. I talked with his mom. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Right. And he needed a computer monitor. He broke his computer monitor and needed one. So I told his mom to not let Rav sell his body to pay for a computer monitor. And I said this in Spanish. So I barely knew what I was saying. And I can't speak Spanish whatsoever. So it came out so jumbled to the point where Rav had to translate my poor Spanish to his mom.
Well, guess who just popped up in chat?
Let me see. Who popped up in chat?
Go-Kart Bob. And I think he hasn't heard. We haven't done him yet.
A Go-Kart Bob?
Nope, Go-Kart Bob. Oh yeah, that was definitely Go-Kart Bob coming into the house. Well, where'd everybody go?
I'm still here. I'm reading chat. Looks like I missed. Michael Fontaine said he made stuffed shells and cast iron stuffed shells. Everything's better in cast iron. Everything.
What do you mean, cast iron stuffed shells?
My mom has like 2 awesome pieces of cast iron, and when she makes hot dogs, she boils them. And that's like the worst way to make hot dogs. Boiling hot dogs is like the worst way, but she constantly does. And I made them. I made cast iron.
I'd rather have them in the microwave than boiled. To be honest with you, but I digress. Go ahead.
No, I mean you're probably right, but I don't know if I've ever. But I threw them in the cast iron, and they came out so good. I'm just reminded of them. That's Michael Fontaine reminded me of them.
So a cast iron stuffed shell is a stuffed shell you made in a cast iron skillet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever it's kind of like when you put the word space before every word, it means that whatever it is, it's just the space version of it. Like space pirates and space food. When you put cast iron, it means you just made it in a cast iron.
Gotcha.
Like a space computer or a space rock, space soda. I'm just gonna start naming things on my desk here.
The only thing that's not good when you put a space on it is any kind of movie that comes out like Jason in Space, something like that. Then you want to stay away from that. But everything else is awesome when you put space in front of it.
Well, Space Cowboys? No, wait, that fits in that too.
Follow Fire says she just recently learned about the no soap for cast iron skillets, and then there is a lot of truth to
you're
that.
quick off the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you're gonna push my button? It's false. Let me explain.
All right.
It is technically a true statement. You can't use soap on cast iron. The reason why you can't use soap on cast iron is because a major ingredient for soap is lye, and lye is specifically a degreaser, and you don't want the grease coming off the cast iron. So and lye eats away at the organics, at the grease, and so you don't want to use that on your cast iron. That said, most people do not have soap in their house.
What do you mean? Most people don't have soap in their house.
Detergent.
Yeah, most companies actually don't sell soap, they sell detergent. So that bar that you have, most of the time it's actually made with detergent. Your dishwashing soap is made with detergent, you know. In fact, one of the things that's absolutely fantastic about it, Blue Dawn can be used on cast iron flawlessly. So I wash my cast iron in Blue Dawn all the time. You have to, you know, once it's done, you dry it off with a paper towel, and then you put some like oil on it, or, you know, but you don't have to like season it.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Keith Stad, I mean, you sound like you're very knowledgeable on this subject. As a matter of fact, I remember us a while back talking about how you kind of do that for a side gig. You kind of
collect and restore. Yeah,
collect and restore cast iron skillets, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Now Philo Fire can make sure she does it properly, I guess.
Yeah, I learned Blue Dawn. Blue Dawn, you know, we could talk about cast iron, but I'd rather talk about Blue Dawn and how that is like a miracle.
Wait just a second here. Hold on.
I actually use Blue Dawn more often. I mean, that's what I have right now.
I use Red Dawn.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you call me bastard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well,
no. Isn't Dawn's a degreaser though, isn't it?
Yes, but it doesn't affect the organics, because when you season a cast iron pan, it turns the grease into a polymer, so it's very similar to plastic. It kind of creates a plastic coating. In fact, if you've ever seen a pan that was super seasoned, it'll actually peel off and it'll look like pieces of plastic, like, you know.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it takes the grease off of it, but it doesn't eat the seasoning.
I see. Yeah, they say the same thing about woks too, because you want a well-seasoned wok.
Yeah.
You never really want to wash it with soap. However, you know, Blue Dawn, speaking of Blue Dawn, I mean, Blue Dawn serves a lot of purposes. I mean, a lot of purposes. You can use it as a bug repellent. You can use it to wash ducks with. You can use it. What?
That's funny because that's the commercial.
Yeah, it applies it on the bottle. I mean,
well, it's like they got this duck straight out of an oil slick in the Exxon Valdez Canal or whatever, and they couldn't have put more oil on it, and then they're washing it with Dawn. Yeah.
Well, you remember
it's good against poison ivy too.
Oh yeah.
You remember the oil spill we had in the Gulf a couple of years ago? Was it like
yeah, that's the one I kind of was referring to. Yeah.
They that's what they literally used to clean all the animals, was Blue Dawn.
Yes, I know. That's what they use that in their commercial.
Yeah. Oh, and it kills fleas. Thank you, Firefire. That's right. It kills fleas. You give a flea bath with it.
And from what I understand, it whitens your whites in it. No, that's something else. Never mind.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Blue Dawn is it's useful for everything.
One time
anything. Yeah, and the reason why blue is so special, other than red or orange, is because
or green.
The what?
Green
or green. Green same way, is because those contain kind of like a citrus, and citrus is an acid which does eat the cast iron. So it's got to be the Blue Dawn.
Blue. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-doo.
I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I know.
Speaking of blue
Thank you, Saji.
and Blue Dawn, Blue Dawn actually was going to be the name of the movie, and then they, because it was going to be,
Really sad.
it was going to be Eskimo attacking the United States, but then they found out that was 100% racist, so they changed it to Russian. So they changed the name of it to Red Dawn.
So why is Alaska racist and Russia not?
Well, no, those aren't the Eskimos I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
These Eskimos come from Canada, so they didn't want to be racist against Canadians.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, I totally get it.
Yeah. But no, Blue Dawn, I mean, shoot, you get poison sumac on your body, use Blue Dawn. If you got grease, people use it when they get tar, like when you're tarring your driveway and you get tar on your clothing.
After a long walk, I'm kind of tar.
Yeah, that's not the same kind of tar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you keep that up, mister. You're going to get the tar whooped out of you, Just
well, are you going to use Blue Dawn? I'm just curious.
well, maybe.
All right.
I want to say File of Fire has been watching your channel and my channel way too much. Walk and roll. Michael Fontaine, Walk and Roll.
Oh boy.
That's a terrible show.
It's a terrible joke, but we actually have a restaurant around here called the Walk and Row. Whoa.
I think everybody does.
No, don't they though? Yeah. I'm sure.
Except for in China.
Yeah, in China. Speaking of China, before we get into subjects that are deep and lengthy and may require thought, here's a little message from a true patriot, Michael Lindell, who supports the channel, and he wants you to know that he is a true American patriot in each and every way. And guys, he is ready to see some memes. But first, here's a special message from Michael Lindell, a true American patriot.
Hey, Michael Lindell here for My Pillow. And I don't always talk about My Pillow, but when I talk about My Pillow, boy, brother, do I talk about My Pillow. So, you all know my story. I was living out in the streets. I was doing crack. I was doing bad things, and one time the ShamWow guy come up and said, Yo, Michael. You know how fast he is. Well, he was strung out on cocaine, always strung out on cocaine, say, Yo, Mike, quit doing the crack. Wake up, get religion, and find something more comfortable to sleep on. Because that stupid piece of cardboard that you folded up and put bubble wrap and took some duct tape and put bubble wrap around just isn't doing it, buddy. And I said, well, by golly, ShamWow guy, you're correct. It isn't doing it. Then I looked at him and I said, you know what? You need to make a towel so you can clean up all the wine and puke stains that appear on your pants every morning, so you're not constantly going down to the river and washing all that puke off of your pants. So he came up with the ShamWow towel, and I came up with My Pillow. Wow, I really went on a rant there, didn't I? Well, I said all that to say this. When you are buying a My Pillow product, you're not just buying a pillow. No, sir, indeed. You're buying a piece of America. An American idea for American people. And you're putting Americans to work. And you're putting American foods on American tables. Because My Pillow is made right here in the good old US of A. And let me tell you something. When you make a product in the good old US of A, you're making a good quality product, and you are getting people You're getting them jobs, the workforce is coming together, and our economy is getting better. So this is Michael Lindell for My Pillow, and remember, buy a My Pillow today. And by the way, also one more thing, fuck China. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Gotta love Michael Lindell. God bless his heart.
I know, right?
True American hero.
Saji, what'd you think of all that?
Yeah, that was very, very nice of him to take the time to make that for our channel. He is such a true patriot.
Yeah, he supports Shifty Sunday and all of our shenanigans that we do here each and every week, you know.
Yes, I highly recommend his products as well.
Speaking of Michael Lindell products and shenanigans, I understand you have some memes for us this week, Saji.
What do you mean? I got some memes.
Well, you have some memes.
Well,
So-
yeah, I
Who do you
do
think
have.
you are? Biden banging on the podium?
That's right. Wait, no, not him. The other guy. I'm
Yes,
just so
I go ahead.
I'm just so darn passionate about the memes this week, man. That's all.
Well, I definitely got quite a few. Quite a few. Well, I guess I'll let them speak for themselves. I don't want to. A lot of controversial ones came up this week. I try to keep it, avoid the controversy as much as possible, but sometimes, the controversy just comes up and slaps you right in the face, and there ain't nothing you can really do about it.
Bring on the
Nothing.
drama.
Well, if I didn't surpass it up, I would. But yes, here's some drama for your mama. I like this first one. You got to look at this one really closely. Is this Saji? Is this see what you want to see kind of things?
Well, I guess it kind of technically is, yeah.
All right. Well, here's our first meme of tonight.
All right. This is.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Saji?
Yeah, I think so. This is one of the greatest pleasures in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anything else? You need to consult a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Well, apparently I need to consult one. Because when I first saw that, I was like, should I pop this? Oh, wait. No. It's not what I thought it was. So there you go. There's our first meme of tonight. What do you guys think?
I mean, if this is how we're starting, I can't wait to see where we're going with this. I mean, does anyone not need a psychiatrist? Anyone in chat not need a psychiatrist?
I was going to ask, what do you guys see?
Oh.
All right. And this one here, please stop following me. We're not related.
That's cute.
And this one pops up a lot with different captions, but this one was quite clever. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Albert Einstein. Booster shots.
Wait a second. I don't think that's. I don't think he actually said that.
No, I don't know that he actually said that either. All right, but let's move on.
Okay.
Trust is
I want to make sure we got the YouTube censors knowing that he probably didn't say that, so that Hero doesn't get a misinformation strike.
Right?
I don't think they care about that topic. They care about maybe the thing under the quote more than they care about the quote itself. Trust in science is the most anti-science statement ever. Questioning science is how you science, says Linus.
I mean, isn't that so true? Like, that is incredibly true. If someone like does a study, you have to do the study like 4 or 5 different times and try to prove it wrong before it actually becomes peer reviewed. That's the whole point of peer reviewed.
I agree. But CNN would have you believe otherwise.
Of course they do.
I told you these were semi-controversial, and we're just getting started.
Just getting started. Yes, sir.
Oh, we
a new variant has been discovered. It's called. Well, you guys can read.
Right. Yeah. Don't get me
another.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new member in the chat. I see Vadim. Vadim's a buddy of mine.
Good to see you, Suso, as well.
And he kind of looks like the masked YouTuber.
He does, except his mask is slightly darker than the masked YouTubers, I do believe. But yeah, we have Suso and we have Eddie Van Keen. How come you didn't do one for Eddie Van Keen?
Well, it slipped my mind. I hadn't seen him for a while, but I will definitely make one for him and for Suso because he is known to. I would consider him at least semi-regular, if not a regular. He pops in often enough that he deserves one. All right, so this one is. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, and the horse is like, it's Frank, and you fucking know it.
An irregular, yeah. What the?
All right. Sorry, folks. We need a vaccine. Beep beep. Our customers only like catching beep beep from the fully beep beep.
I really never really understood that. I never really understood that whole thing because like they say that people who are unvaccinated are dangerous, and I'm watching what I say. So people who are unvaccinated are dangerous, and it's like, well,
danger.
If you're vaccinated, you shouldn't be scared of it at all, right? Isn't that the way it's supposed to work?
Well, yeah, that is the way it's supposed to work.
Why? I don't understand why everyone's so afraid.
Yeah, well, let's keep it moving. We've made our point. I don't know if you guys know, but Carhartt's newest work shirt. I don't know if you guys have been following the news with Carhartt, but
oh yeah, good old mandates.
If you're not sure, go ahead and Google Carhartt in recent news, and you'll figure it out. This one's one of my favorites. When you and your best friend do stupid shit together.
I mean, that is so true. The best part about it is how they're smiling. They're so happy.
Uh-huh.
Yes, because they were out doing stupid shit together.
Yeah.
They do look happy, though, don't they? You'd think that would be painful. But the more you research, the crazier you sound to ignorant people.
Yeah, I think everyone says this, even the crazy ones, like the legit crazy ones.
Yes, I agree. I sometimes I feel like I'm the crazy one. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only sane guy in the room. I switch back and forth on such things.
I mean, I know I'm the crazy one. I mean that's, but yeah, I've had a couple conversations. I'll tell you what, I hate the phrase "do your own research." If someone tells me that one more time,
Well, I'm not going to be the guy that tells you that. I guarantee you that much.
Oh boy, here's this one. I don't know if I should show this one or not, but it is what it is.
do it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh,
So, what should we order for dinner? Says Bob Saget to Betty White. How about meatloaf?
you know, you sent
Da-da-da.
this. You sent this, Saji, and I told this to my grandmother, and all she did was put her hand on her forehead.
It
Yeah,
is kind of in bad taste, but if it's funny, it's funny, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
it is funny. It maybe
It's
it's a little too soon, but
Well, but it's one of those jokes that won't be funny 10 years from now. You can't tell this joke in the
Right.
future. You have to do it now.
Yeah, it does have a short shelf life.
and you know what? Here's the deal: is like these comedians would probably tell these kind of jokes. So,
I mean, yeah, these two would
Yeah.
definitely tell this joke.
oh yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw on a Twitter thread that Louis Anderson is dead again,
Yeah.
or just recently died again.
Yeah, Louis Anderson. Yeah, I saw somewhere where they were in memory of Louis Anderson. I was like, oh, okay.
It seems like we've done a show talking about him before.
We might have. We've done many of show talking about many of things, and one of those many of things might have been Louis Anderson.
Well, I mean specifically that if it was passing, but let's keep it moving. All right. Watches falling down as a teen. The heck is this guy's problem? Watching falling down as an adult. Oh, I get it now.
I'm taking a guess. I
Yeah.
get it, but I've never seen Falling Down.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh man, that's like one of the greatest movies ever. It's like one of Michael Douglas's best performances, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. I actually did.
Go ahead.
I actually did a in-depth look on the movie Fallen Down. I did analysis and did a psychoanalysis on the guy and how we in society sort of kind of he's very relatable in a way that well you would have to see it. I'll send the link here later on, but it's about what, 5 parts long, Saji?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's a TV show? It's a show?
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kirk
I think
Douglas.
you guys take for granted that this is that I watch good movies.
Yes, we probably do take that for granted. Suso was saying, anyone recall Betty White dying and it being a hoax? No. Do you, Ebro? I mean, I'm trying to think honestly here. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I do remember a Betty White death hoax. I don't know why, but I do remember it. Like
I
there was a
kind of
point to
do.
it. It
It seems like it's been, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this one here, people. Finally, 2021 coming to an end. It can't get any worse. People in 2022. The moon looks weird.
It's funny. Do you remember December 2 years ago where they're like, oh man, 2021 can't be any worse than 2020, and 2021 was a disaster, and then everyone just stayed quiet. When 2022 came around, nobody wanted to even say, well, it can't get worse than. Nobody said that.
Yeah, when I saw this one, I was like, well, yeah, the moon does look weird. Oh, I get it. It's the Death Star.
Yeah.
I happen to know that there was a flaw in the design of the Death Star, so we're fine. I can beat that.
Well, it's no. There's a little thing in there, no bigger than a womp rat. We can take that out.
All right. This one's a little small, but Joe Biden's mind is like a web browser. 19 tabs are open, 17 are frozen, and he has no idea where the music is coming from.
I mean, that could be true for all of us, couldn't it? I mean, that happens to me a lot. Like right now, I probably have about, I don't know, 17 tabs open, and you know how sometimes on the show I go to show a clip and then forget to turn it off, and the next thing we're all like, where the hell's that music coming from?
I mean, that is true. I literally had that happen not 2 days ago. Something was playing. I have no idea where it was coming from.
So, I mean, a lot of us are kind of like Joe Biden's mind, I guess, when we're on our computers.
Well, I mean, everybody can relate to that analogy, that's for sure. Suso says, peace out. He has to go for a while. Thanks for stopping by, Suso, if you're still here and can hear me.
Suso, good old Suso.
The
I'll tell you what, this is true. This is like so true. This is what somebody would be doing. This is the good example of like somebody falling down in the street and then getting the shit beat out of them while someone else, their best friend, stands and films it and doesn't bother to help them.
Yeah, it seems like that happens more and more often nowadays.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're about to die. Hey, quickly get your cell phone out. What are you thinking? Forget about it. We're covered.
I know, right? Like there's somebody on the world who can't look up and see it for themselves.
Right.
It is. I mean, this is the truth of this is ridiculous. It really is. But it's for, for better or for worse, because there are reasons why this kind of mentality is good, and then there's reasons why it's like this picture, why it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't even think I need to read it at this point, but I can if you guys want me to.
Nah, you don't need to read it at this point, do you?
Well, I mean, I might as well read the rest of them. Okay. What I imagine everyone will do at the end of the world.
And someone took that picture, by the way.
Right. Someone took the picture of them taking the picture. Right.
Well, this is the reason these toys are critical as kids.
Real quick, right? I know we try to jump through these, but I find it very odd, that for instance, some people really lack spatial reasoning skills. My mom lacks spatial reasoning skills, where she thinks something will fit in her trunk when I can just look at it and go, ain't no way you're getting that in the trunk. Well, don't even try. I
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've pushed the limits a few times. like trying to like put a lawnmower in my back seat or something like that, and having to fold it down, or turning a bike and having to take one of the wheels off and all that sort of thing. But this is just, I mean, it's a no-brainer. There's no way that would have. How could you have even thought in your mind that was to get that close before you realize it ain't going to work? You know?
You probably took it down 3 flights of stairs first.
Well,
Always keep measuring tape nearby.
It's kind of like, whenever I was getting my couch at the house, it's like I measured it out and everything. Then you're like, oh, well, maybe if I take the legs off, let's say, no, it still won't fit. Maybe if I turn it this way, oh, no, it's still not going to fit. Damn it, get in here. And so then you have someone else come by and they're like, all right, we're going to shove this thing in there so hard that it will defy the force of nature.
There's also, there's also times that someone will say it won't fit, and you'll go, oh no, it can't. Like trying to pull a couch through a doorway, like you were saying, Hebrew, where it's like, no, this isn't gonna fit, and you go, okay, well, what you do is you kind of tilt it, you put one leg through first, and then you put the bottom part in, and then you turn it again, put the other legs through, and you kind of gotta corkscrew it in through the doorway.
Yeah. But there has been times where I have done that. I've made things fit like that too. Like, not saying like they were perfect, but I may have a few what do you call those holes that's in your walls, I may have a few holes in my walls because of that mentality, but I have furniture in my apartment, so it worked. I mean,
Sometimes it's the results that count, my friend.
But I mean, yeah, that thing there, they need to just tie it on the roof and forget about it. Just saying. So
yeah, or go get a guy with a truck. That'll probably be a good idea. Because there's probably a mattress that needs to go too, and a few other pieces of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
This reminded me of a cute video. If we get time, we'll show it. It's like a minute long. It's hilarious, though.
All right. Well, this would be the media describing, or you guys get the idea.
Oh, yeah. Stuff that we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube anymore.
Like, none of that we're allowed to talk about. Not a single thing up there.
Honestly, Saji, I think you grab these things and put them on here so you're like, well, we can't talk about this stuff, but I'm going to put it on there, tempting those guys to talk about it.
Well, I mean, it still gets the message out there. We don't even have to say anything. You see how that works?
We have though.
I haven't said anything we shouldn't say.
Oh man, it's like the guy in the office with his stapler, and some guy stole his stapler, so now he's trying to get back at him.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah. Next one, please.
I tell you, can you do the Rodney Dangerfield voice there, Hebrew?
Well, I used to be able to, but yeah, I don't want to read this whole thing in his voice. All right, hang on one second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. No, I really don't want to read the whole thing in his voice.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Which means it's going to be terrible. Okay. I tell you, I've been looking and I've yet to see a first person wearing a Build Back Better hat.
You get no respect, Keystad. No respect at all.
No respect.
I have to concur. I haven't seen anyone wearing a Build Back Better hat. Have you seen anyone in chat? Have you guys seen anyone wearing a Build Back Better hat? How about you, Hebrew?
I'll tell you, I haven't seen anybody wear a Build Back Better hat ever. Oh, man. Boy, is it hot in here or what?
There you go.
I could almost see you shuffling your tie, my friend.
Yeah. No, that's not going to happen either. There is that one guy probably that stands there with the fuck Trump flag, you know.
I mean, when I Google it, the first thing that comes up is a hat that says "Botch, Blame, and Blunder." So there
Hey,
you go.
guess
Yeah, I
what?
can't imagine that there's much of a market for them.
But no, guess what though?
What?
We got Bear Lamb in here.
Oh, well, Bear Lamb is in the house.
Bear Lamb now. Yes, Bear Lamb.
Did you say Bear Lamb?
Yes, Bear Lamb.
Power of the Force, stocky, you hosers.
In case you guys don't know, that's a clip from Strange Brew when they were at the hockey scene.
Speaking of Strange Brew, this has absolutely nothing to do with Strange Brew, by the way. But that one guy we were talking about yesterday night, what's his name against Stacy Keach?
Yes.
Now I remember he was in View to the Kill. He wasn't the main villain, but he was the second banana. Like he was the hitchman, one of the main hitchman dude. I know you were. I kept, for some reason, I just wouldn't let that go. I'm like, he wasn't James Bond. He was. I'm telling you, he was.
All right, I believed you the whole time. I never doubted you for a minute.
The whole time?
Yep, the whole time.
Oh, wow. So, there's that video. Okay, we'll watch that after these memes. Oh, yeah, a lot of memes, don't we, Saji?
There's quite a few. I'd say you're probably at least halfway through them.
Yeah, my when you were posting them, my computer was like ding, 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 ding.
All right, so I thought this one was funny. Dude, I just found out there's no popcorn in popcorn shrimp. Guess there's no reason to try pot roast.
Nope.
Oh, man. I've had this illness for like 10 days now, and I feel like jumping from the roof.
Well, that's not Omicron then. I mean that. I have had the newest virus, and to be completely honest, it was barely anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I felt tired. That was basically for 2 days. I felt very tired, and then I was fine.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I am sorry you're not feeling well, though, Bear Lamb. I hope you do get to
Yeah.
feeling better soon.
The only thing happened to me was as I felt very, very tired, and I slept a lot, and I had aches and pains in all my like joints and muscles and stuff like that, you know?
Yep, that's what it was. That's what it
Mhm.
was. I wasn't dying or anything. I didn't feel like it was just. It was like, all right, well, this is it. That wasn't too bad.
Yep. So there you have it. Pot roast. Why I oughta.
Yeah, no, I was thinking I was going to come up with some more, but I forgot to do that. The first dirty word spoken on TV. Ward.
Oh, yeah, this is an old joke. Yeah.
Yes. Can you do the voice?
Do the voice of a woman?
Well, you do women's voices more better than I do. That's for sure.
Well, why does everything have to be a voice though? That's my question. What is
Because
this
it's funnier. It's more fun with a voice.
What's this strange obsession with you in voices?
What can I say? I'm an audiophile.
Oh, okay. Ward, weren't you a little hard on the beaver last night?
Yes, it's way better with the voices. I will agree with Saji on that one.
Yeah, that one, oh my gosh, that's been going around for before memes were even a thing.
Yes, but it was still, it made me laugh, so I brought it to the show. It
Oh,
seems like I have heard this a long time ago, though.
oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that's not funny, but this is the first time I've actually seen it on a meme, so there's that.
Yep, and it's the first time I've heard it, eloquently spoken in the voice. I don't know though that technically qualifies as the first dirty words, but let's keep it moving. All right. This one's one of my favorites. It took me a while to get it, but I think Philo Fire will totally enjoy it. I thought of her when I saw it. My wife asked me to stop singing "I'm a Believer" by the Monkees because she found it annoying. At first, I thought she was kidding, but then I saw her face, and now I believe her.
Mm-hmm.
Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm
You
a
know,
believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Sorry.
no problem. You know what grinds my gears is these people that come out and say, well, the Monkees didn't play their own instruments or sing their own songs or write their own songs. That's not necessarily true. They did. There was a few of them that did play their own instruments. Mickey, or not Mickey, the other guy, what's his name, actually did sing. The only thing they really didn't do is write their own songs, but you could say that about any band. I mean, even Elvis Presley stole songs from other people. I mean, it was just
They came out with a what is it? What do you call it now? A biopic
yeah.
on the Monkees, and yeah, their history was a little on the complicated side when it came to that topic, but they eventually did everything.
Eventually.
But I mean, they weren't a band at first. They were like the Three Stooges. That's like saying the Three Stooges didn't write their own comedy.
Right.
There was a TV show.
I think they were quite talented, and I actually enjoyed their music, but I wouldn't go so far as to say like they were the greatest band ever or anything.
I mean, they were absolutely phenomenal. I love the Monkees. For some reason, did they re-release them back in the 80s? Because I used to watch the Monkees all the time.
I would rather listen to the Monkees than the Beatles, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, me too. Although Beatles have, I don't know. That I'm up in the air. I can't choose. Don't make me choose, Saji.
All right, I won't. All right, so this one I thought was clever.
You were probably thinking of me when you saw this, didn't you?
Yes, and I was thinking of you, very much so. As a matter of fact, you go ahead and say it.
Me walking into the adult toy store and not seeing a single action figure.
That is exactly what you would do if you. Yeah, that's the first thing you would look for, I imagine.
Yeah, sure.
Where is this guy? Is this? I've seen this picture 100,000 times. Is he at a baseball game? What?
I don't know. It's just a picture they use for memes. I don't know. If anybody in chat knows, tell us who he is and what it's from.
It's definitely iconic.
Yeah. I've seen that guy before. I'll leave it up there just for a second or two before I show this next one. What? There is? Okay. Okay. Beep.
All right. Some statistics. 100% of men didn't notice King Kong on this picture.
I didn't notice it at first.
That's because you're a man.
I still don't see King Kong.
Well, trust me, he's there.
All right, next. That's it. I'm not gonna even try.
He's on the far right hand side. Now
Wait,
this is
there was a
really
far right hand side.
yeah. All right, so this isn't necessarily a meme by or funny or anything, but I've thought this before, and it's the first time I've seen a couple photos kind of really make the point. But that moment you realize you're just a piece of data carrying information as you move through a circuit system that has been designed to siphon your spiritual energy. You guys see how much a city grid resembles a computer motherboard?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The draining your spiritual energy thing's taking it maybe a little bit too far, but I do think that like a city, the way things move and flow through, and the buildings, are like capacitors for all of the information that's being transferred and energy that's being reciprocated. There's a lot of similarities there.
Well, there was a couple movies that highlight this point. One of them that I'm thinking of is Avatar. Makes mention of how many trees there were on the planet, right? And there were more trees and more connections on that planet than there was in the human brain. Kind of saying that the planet is intelligence, which is a statement that's made because that's what computers are on Earth. There's more computers on Earth than there are synapses in the human brain, which what they think gives rise to artificial intelligence.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot to be said for collective consciousness as well. And Philo Fire makes the comment Mother Earth and Mother Board. I thought that was clever.
That is very clever. Oh, that was Michael Fontaine.
Oh, my bad. I got it wrong. Get credit where credit is due. Michael Fontaine, yes.
I actually thought the one on the left was like a shipping container facility at first.
That's a reasonable thing to think because, again, it would. That's another great comparison. Right there at the dock, the import base. That's where the shipyard is. Where you plug everything in at.
Be funny to think that you have this, all the cities in all the world are just the movement of information for some dude playing Minecraft.
Yeah, for sure. What do you guys think? I think we only got one more meme, or one more. I don't know. This might even be the last one. I'm not sure. But what do you guys think about the whole metaverse? We haven't really even talked about that. The whole new Facebook metaverse thing.
Explain it. I don't know what you mean.
It's like Facebook is creating a virtual reality experience, and they're calling it Meta, where you'll literally put on VR goggles and interact with other people in a almost like a think of like the Star Trek simulation thing. But it's online for people. Like you can get on and other people will be there virtually in that realm with you.
Well, there was an old video game back in the day that did just that. It was called Second Life. Are you familiar with that at all?
No, but I get the concept. It's basically the same thing, I guess.
Yeah. It literally just turned into one big porn thing. So that's what the internet does to things.
Yes, it is true. I can see how that could happen, but I don't know that that's necessarily how Facebook is going to, because they're going to kind of control the environment, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to see what becomes of our society once it goes full tilt. That's for sure.
Never underestimate the power of the internet.
Or the power of social media, for that matter. Yeah, it's good. I think it's going to make a. I think it's going to. I mean, there may, like you said earlier, there might be some good that comes from it, but I believe there will be some negative consequences all the same. Hebrew, did we lose you?
Yeah.
we yes. You can say yes.
All right. Well, whenever you're able, that's not the last one. I think there's only one. Yeah, I know there's at least one left, but maybe two.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, this one I saved it for last on purpose.
Yeah.
Just one.
But whoever hung that there, they deserve a kudos for that. That was clever.
I would say you could probably get more than one hat out of every box.
Well, yeah, for sure. You could have a hat. I could have a hat. Keith's dad could have a hat. Yeah.
Heck, I don't even know why they sell it there. It should just be sold in the clothing aisle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably make, let's see, one box. You could probably make a hat and some gloves and sunglasses. Let's see, maybe a midriff shirt, you know?
You know what we don't use it for anymore? Fixing the TV.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's because it doesn't work anymore, else we still would.
Yeah. Heck, I remember having someone, I think it was, I forget, it was a TV show or something I watched where they would have someone dressed up in aluminum foil and then they would stand them on top of it. It was like a little kid, you know, and then they'd put them on top of their TV and they say, okay, now stand on one foot, move to the right, just bend down just a little bit, you know. So yeah, heck, aluminum foil had a lot of uses back in the day. Not just on TVs either. I remember using them on the top of my radio antennas. Try to get the radio going.
For sure. You know what? I need to make a soundbite for Mr. Preliminal. I failed to get one for him, and for that I do apologize. He will have one by the next time we go live.
I find it very odd that we're talking about aluminum and preliminal came in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interesting observation.
And do you know what?
What?
Chicken butt.
That's true too, but I think we're done with the memes.
Yes. That would have been the last one for sure.
That is the last of the memes, so to speak.
And I hope everybody enjoyed them. I know I did.
Well, nobody enjoyed them more than you did, Saji.
Okay, well.
No, I'm messing with you. No, I'm glad that you came to the table with them, so to speak.
Yeah, these memes, I really enjoy going through the memes. It's kind of like the highlight of the show, going through the memes.
Yeah, I must admit. I think that it's definitely became one of the, if not the highlight, one of the main highlights.
Right, yeah, I would say one of the main highlights. Yep. Because we got stories too. Do we have stories?
Yes and no. I do, but I didn't put them in there yet. So I'm going to mute up for a minute and do that. Just give me a minute.
I'm sitting here scrolling through and I'm like, where is it? Where's the articles?
Good. We do got a video that's a minute long.
That's right. Let's go ahead and play that video while he's let me get over there. Let's see. Ta-da!
This is a square.
Oh, you're not sharing.
Let me I hit it and it just started playing. Let me get over here. Yeah. Huh? Who? Me? Why? Oh, there it is. Share, man. Share. Share the screen. Come in.
That's my chair. I gotta get a new chair. Holy
Oh,
smokes.
no. Not a new chair.
I know.
Chrome tab. What in the name of Samuel L. Jackson's evil eye is going on here? Oh, there we go. Am I sharing this?
Yep, you're sharing.
Oh, well, thank God. All right, let's share away. What are we waiting for, Keith's dad?
Wait for the play button.
Oh yeah, true.
This is a square. Can you guess which spot that goes in? That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Oh yeah, I've
And
seen
how about
this.
this rectangle? That one, that goes in there too.
Uh-huh.
Up next, we've got this thin rectangle. Can you guess where that goes?
The square.
That's right. It goes in the square.
Mhm. Yeah.
A cylinder.
The square.
I think that goes in
The square.
hole.
Uh-huh.
This semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit the semicircle?
Oh, is it the square?
That's right. It's the square hole. Okay. Up next, the triangle. We know what hole that goes into, right?
The square.
That's right. The square hole. And up next, we have the arch. And you guessed it. It goes in the square hole.
You know, it's funny you should share that because my daughter was sitting there and we were talking about this very same thing the other day. I think I'm sharing everything now. And she was like, have you seen this video where everything goes in the square hole? I'm like, yes, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. Like, it's been a while ago, but I have seen that one. And yeah, that's synchronicity right there, man. You showing that. And I know that has to do with the shape thing that Saji showed a while ago, but you two guys are in sync with each other somehow.
Well, because you know that guy was a dad. Like that's
right.
That's exactly how dads look at those toys.
Yes. Yep. Everything fit in that square hole. Oh man. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I like that one. And it does seem to like make sense because you know you're gonna fit everything like that in your house, like we were talking about earlier with the couch. And you know, when I was thinking about the couch, do you remember that scene from Family Guy? They're trying to fit the couch on the Millennium Falcon as they're being shot at.
I don't know if I remember that. I think I'd have to see it.
Oh man, yeah, that was the episode where they did the entire Star Wars New Hope.
I usually skip that episode.
Oh man,
I skipped the Star Trek ones.
Oh no,
or Star Wars ones.
It was hilarious.
Somebody's got to shoot me.
But no, they were shooting at him, and they were trying to get the couch on the Millennium Falcon, and they were saying that whole thing, you know. Well, maybe if you twist it this way a little bit. No, you lift your end. I am lifting my end. Well, you lift this end, and then I twist from that end. You know how it goes.
You just got to put it through the square hole.
Yeah, you just got to put it through the square hole. Exactly. Well, we got Saji waiting to show that find the article or whatever he's doing. Keith's dad, when's your next show going to be?
Oh, yeah, Wednesday. It is Wednesday. We will be we'll be playing The Wonderful Land of Oz, and I laugh because I really try hard to torture Rav. I mean, that's really what we're doing. If you guys don't know, Rav doesn't watch movies, so I'm literally filling his brain with terrible movies. and Rav has never seen The Wizard of Oz. So this will be his first,
Oh no.
his first interaction with Oz, and so we're watching The Wonderful Land of Oz, and it's so bad. It's um it's basically the guy who made it, the guy who created this. So it's based off of the book, but this is this guy's first movie that he ever like directed and yeah, he ever directed and produced. I think he produced it too. And before this movie, he did like nudie films. So, and it's true because like every scene just looks like a like a preview to like a nudie film.
Kind of like when you're sitting there and you're watching those really bad parody porn films, and
that's exactly what this is, and it's a musical. So
Oh, no.
you know, double the fun there because you're gonna get a whole bunch of songs stuck in our head.
Oh boy, yeah.
But we do have and we have a short, which I'll have a choice between the Radar Men from the Moon and a special short that I will have, and we'll see if I can find something that people will choose over Radar Men from the Moon, because for some reason people will want to watch Radar Men from the Moon.
Well, I think that one of the reasons is that they want to see the continuation. They want to see what happens. You know,
I believe that's called the sunk cost syndrome.
Yeah,
you've already put so much time in it, you need to finish it.
Right. Yes. For no other reason than that.
No reason. I mean, if you're expecting that TV show to get any better, it's not going to. I can promise you.
Right. But it's funny that you should talk about the Wizard of Oz and stuff, because my movie coming up, the movie I'm going to do on the Mandela family movie, is going to be based on the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, is it?
We're all going to be characters from the Wizard of Oz, and it's going to be sort of like a time warp, if you will, comes by and swoops us up into another dimension, and the dimension is the Land of Oz, but it isn't really called that. It's called something else, and those are details I haven't really sorted out yet. But we all of us, from everyone in the audience to you guys, the main cast, and everyone, is all going to have a part in the movie, and we're all going to be a character. And I'm not sure what I think your character might be the Tin Man.
Because he's got an axe.
You're right. Right. Yeah.
Sense. I get it.
And I Saggy, I think, might be the Cowardly Lion.
Rav will be the angry tree that throws apples.
Oh, that would be perfect for him. But you know what? He only gets angry when you call him Mexican.
That's what they make sure you do that.
Yeah. There you go.
Are you saying my tacos ain't what they should be?
Yeah. So yeah, everyone has a part in that, and
instead of the Tin Man, it'll be the Plaid Man.
The plaid tin. Ooh,
this thing just writes itself.
Yeah. Keep hitting me with ideas, there, audience. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that you mention it. Like real topic, real quick, is we were talking about the Wizard of Oz earlier. I was talking with them, and they mentioned how movies could never be as good as like the Wizard of Oz and stuff like that. Because back then, people put the time into, it was a person in a costume. The Scarecrow and the Tin Man, they were very well done, but you could tell that they were, a person in a costume. If you were to remake the Wizard of Oz today, it would be all CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I don't think you'd get the same feel to it.
No, it'd be like remaking Gremlins and not using puppets.
Michael Fontaine said that he could be the lion because he's a Leo. It's interesting you say that because my grandfather was a Cancer, and do you know what he died from? Yeah, that's right, a giant crab. No, it was a terrible joke. I know.
No, that was.
Yeah. Any of you astrology people know exactly what I'm talking about.
Did you know that there is a villain? I think it's a Spider-Man villain, and I think he's just a one-time villain, which was called the what's that guy that the real life guy the Zodiac killer. It
Yep.
was based off the Zodiac killer, but the twist is like the guy changed into whatever animal the Zodiac sign was when he was fighting against Spider-Man. So yeah, it was an interesting comic book, but not a very good one by any stretch of the imagination. But it was like, yeah, is meh, yeah.
Eh.
All right, so Saggy.
He did say he was back a second ago. He did share a couple
Oh, did he?
stories. Yeah, he did.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess we were in the midst of talking about the crappy Wizard of Oz movie.
I mean, even saying it's crappy gives it a lot of credit. It's
Oh,
can you guys hear me?
yep.
yeah.
Not anymore because you muted.
The Tomb of Santa Claus. Interesting. Yeah.
He's not dead. Don't tell me that.
Uh-oh, he's got a bad connection. Well, you better have it arrested if it's that bad. Bad joke. Bad joke and dad joke.
Yeah, you're in good company.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Yes. Oh, not now.
Not anymore.
Every time he says, "Can you hear me?" he mutes up.
But if you want to know the technical specs of what he is currently doing, because he talked to me about it, is he's moving from on his phone. He's moving from 3G to 5G and then back down to 3G.
Right.
Because apparently that does something. It seems to. It did on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, on your channel, he was on there like right away.
Yeah. Well, we did a little testing prior.
But so I'm trying to explain my coffee maker to Saggy. I'm trying to explain I don't have a Keurig, but I have like a generic version of the Keurig. I think it's the Walmart brand.
Okay.
And the weird thing is, it has these things on the inside that look like stairs. And you pour the water inside the stairs. And when it gets to the top of the step, that's it. That's the biggest cup size that you can go. And it's really kind of fun. In the morning, I play a little game called Fill It Up to the Top of the Steps. And so I know that when I get to the very top of the steps, you don't want to go over the top of the steps. You just get it to the very top of the steps. You know that when you get it to that point, that it's 20 ounces. And that's what I drink from is 20-ounce cups.
Okay. I've been measuring those cups by, all right, this is the morning cup of coffee. This is the afternoon cup of coffee. This is the I need a pick-me-up cup of coffee. I'd have them marked. Every step would be marked.
There you go. I would say I'd probably shoot through about, I don't know, 3 or 4 20-ouncers in the mornings, and then cut myself off around 10 o'clock. And then probably, I say I don't do nighttime coffee. I don't really do that. Sometimes I'll do afternoon coffee, but only when I go out for like pancakes or something.
I mean, sometimes you do afternoon pancakes.
Yeah. I mean, when I go to IHOP or someplace that serves both breakfast and lunch, I only get the breakfast. Like, I don't know what it is with my brain, but it's like, oh no, I get breakfast foods at a breakfast place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm never ordering a sandwich at Waffle House. It's never happening.
Right. Or
Actually, I love the patty melt at Waffle House, but I also get a waffle with it.
huh.
Patty
See,
melt.
we don't even have a Waffle House. We have IHOP and Denny's.
I mean, you're missing out, bro. You gotta drive. You gotta drive to a Waffle House, even if it's like 40 hours away, just so you can experience the low quality breakfast that you can get for a cheap price.
Hmm.
I mean, that's really what it is.
I never understood like when chicken and waffles became a huge thing. Like, what was the whole appeal of chicken and waffles? Like, I just never really understood that.
I mean, is this within the last like 5 years?
Oh, this has been a long time ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've been everyone's been fighting with what's that chicken place name? Chick-fil-A. The past couple of years, everyone has put out a chicken sandwich to try to beat Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I know I've been seeing Jack in the Box commercials lately for their new chicken sandwich.
Yep, everyone's coming out with a new chicken sandwich. Even McDonald's came out with a new chicken sandwich, and they had a chicken sandwich. 2 of them.
Yeah, they had 2. Yeah.
To me, that was the strangest phenomenon too. How people were waiting in line for hours just to get a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I mean, come on, man.
That's literally, well, there's 2 places that do that. Like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, you'll wait a good long time for a chicken sandwich sometimes. The other place I've seen that happen is on the West Coast. It's akin to the In-N-Out burgers. In-N-Out burgers people will wait in line. If anyone is on the West Coast, you know what I mean. You'll wait in line for it, and they only have 2 specials. You get it with or without bacon. It's I think that's what or it's with and without cheese. They only have either a hamburger or a hamburger with cheese. It's the only thing you can get from In-N-Out Burger.
You can only get a Royale or a Royale with cheese. Oh my god!
Hide your kids.
Yeah. So the article, one of the first one there, I think you just propped it up. Archaeologists believe they've discovered the tomb of Santa Claus. I mean, how can I just get past that?
Well, you can.
I mean, especially for a Shifty Sunday where we discuss things that are quite shifty, my friends.
Yeah.
So I thought, it'd be at least worth looking into. I mean, as I was saying, I didn't even know. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I didn't even know Santa Claus was real.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course he is.
Well,
Come on, Sanji. Come on. You've seen him. He even has a chocolate sun. I mean, come on. Yeah.
I mean, if you need to know about him, Cheech and Chong has got a nice little 10-minute story on him.
All right. I digress. All right, so let's find out what's going on here with them discovering the tomb. And what's he doing in a tomb? Are they implying that he died?
I think they're talking about maybe St. Nicholas.
Oh, okay. So not like Santa Claus as we know him, but Santa Claus, the OG Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right when you said that, for some reason, I got a visual of Bin Laden with sunglasses on. I don't know why.
Somebody had that profile picture very, very distastefully the other day.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Along with some other distasteful things were going on that day.
Just to bring the audience in on this, the idea is that on my channel we have a pre-show, and it's on this channel too. There's a pre-show, and sometimes we do some stuff that is just it cannot make it on air. you know, and this was one of them. It was just so bad, but it lasted like 5 minutes, and then we just stopped.
Yeah. It was hilariously bad.
It was hilariously bad.
We have fun though. I like our little pre-shows.
Yeah, they're fun. It's basically doing a bunch of testing and stuff like that, but in you know, in conjunction with that, some funny things happen. All right.
The
Do you guys
two.
want me to read the article or no?
Well, is there a video?
I don't know. I don't recall seeing a video.
Well, then, yeah, read the article.
All right. All right. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
A team at St. Nicholas Church in Demre, Turkey, has found an intriguing shrine beneath the floors, previously unseen due to the tile floor's intricate mosaic.
Well, now, wait a minute. What happened? Like, did someone go in there and pick up a big, heavy metal object and start banging on the floor thinking they were going to discover a treasure?
Yeah, well, let's read the article and find out.
Oh, okay.
This is apparently the historic St. Nicholas Church in Demre, Turkey, right there. Whoa, what happened?
Well, I don't have my pop-up blocker, I guess. There we go.
All right, so that's the image, I guess, of the scene where it all went down.
Oh, went down like downtown Charlie Brown and Bad News Brown and all those guys.
For sure. All right, go a little further. Wait, what's that say? New Christmas theory, Santa is a ghost? What?
He's a ghost that flies around and haunts children while they're sleeping, tries to scare them into being good, of course.
Well, that would explain, how his fat ass gets up and down those chimneys.
Yes. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, how did the presents get down there with him? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So he must be, because according to archaeologists in Turkey, they found his grave buried beneath St. Nicholas Church in the town of Demre. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Or Demer, maybe. For centuries, the location of the grave of St. Nicholas was of St. Nicholas of Myra. The inspiration for the modern-day Santa Claus has been contested. Historical records have claimed that he was buried at the church that bears his name, but extensive searches of the grounds revealed nothing of substance. Excuse me. Meanwhile, back at this place, many believe that his remains had been smuggled out of the church by Italian merchants during the medieval times. After all, there was an empty grave in the building that had clearly been looted, and the body of a man thought to be St. Nicholas was laid to rest in Italy during the Crusades.
Leave it up to Italians to loot Santa Claus's grave,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those dang Italians.
What would Rab say if he was here to that?
He would say arrivederci.
Oh, no, I thought he would say that was racist, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah, probably that too.
Probably that.
However,
it seems like the articles put that in just for us,
Yes, I know, right?
Head of the Antares Monument Authority, Semel Karabayram.
Now they're just putting in words to make you say them, Saji.
Yeah, they do it just for us. The local news that he and his team had found a shrine beneath the floors of St. Nicholas Church, previously unseen due to the tiled floor's intricate mosaic. He said they found the shrine during a routine survey. They uncovered what they believed to be a tomb, which may hold the remains of the real Saint Nicholas. As for the man laid to rest in Italy, some experts now say that those remains may belong to another person. Just another person.
Just-
Well,
just
really?
another-
Yeah, that was a real brilliant observation. And the grave once thought to hold Saint Nicholas may have held somebody else. Okay. It's funny how they update the narrative to fit whatever is convenient at the time, you know? But yeah, let's keep it moving.
It seems like they just said, and tell me if I'm wrong here. The article is like, is Santa Claus? We found Santa Claus's tomb, and then they go and they ask the question, "Did we find Santa Claus's tomb?" And then they answered it with no.
Yeah, I have a feeling that at the end of this is going to be a big fat nothing burger. It was just clickbait all along.
Because it just said, "Oh no, we think it's someone else."
No, they're saying the original place they thought was his is now belonging to somebody else.
Yeah.
Not the one they just recently discovered.
Oh, okay.
Because they just recently discovered the thing under the mosaic. Now the place.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I still have a feeling they're going to let us down in the end here. They're going to keep it a mystery. They're not going to have anything conclusive. It's going to be just like when Gerardo Rivera, what was it? He found what was his name? Al Capone's grave. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The discovery has yet to be proven via excavation. There we go. Caribbean is determined to follow through with the next step, even though it will be a long, tedious, and complicated process to complete. So there you have it.
What did we learn? Nothing.
Well, yeah,
Trust
true.
no one.
Oh, we got more.
That is an interesting photo, though. That's an old ass church, that's for sure.
Man, I love places that old.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you could just feel the energy in there when you're in there. Like I don't know. I always feel like when places have a lot of history behind them, like that, and that have had a lot of, like I don't know. Can you imagine how many prayers have been said inside those walls? I mean, there has to be something majestic about it, right?
Honestly, as an American, it's hard to fathom anything over 50 years old because we usually knock it down after. 50 years old here is like ancient.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's still, I know like downtown Cincinnati, there's still some of those ancient gargoyle statued churches and stuff like that. I know down here in St. Pete, I've seen one or two, but they are farther and further between. That's for sure.
But no, I mean, we're still talking like less than 300 years old when this church is like how many thousands of years old?
Yes, big difference.
It's a big difference. It's really hard to fathom that kind of age.
Very true. Very true. All right, so we believe this shrine has not been damaged at all, but it is quite difficult to get to it as there are mosaics on the floor, he said. Each tile will need to be removed one by one so the floor can be returned to its present glory. Still, Caribbean remains optimistic that he will find St. Nicholas. He plans to hire a new team comprised of scientists with 8 different specialties to work at the site. The groundwork has already The Caribbean says the team will hopefully unearth the shrine's secret soon. I'm
getting
what do you guys think?
the Jones vibe going on here. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, what did someone think they were going to find a secret treasure or something like the what's that cup of Christ? What's that called again?
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail. You know.
I
No,
mean,
they found Santa Claus, and not even Santa Claus, but the a different body, the unknown Santa Claus.
I mean, did anyone ask the question why it's called the St. Nicholas Church? I mean, there must be a story behind why it's called that, and you would think that if St. Nicholas was actually buried there, it would be part of the history of the church. The church is named after him, for crying out loud. It seems like it'd be like looking for, like you said, Jimmy Hoffa, and going to like the Jimmy Hoffa pizza place and finding Jimmy's Hoffa body inside the Jimmy Hoffa pizza place. It just seems a little on the convenient side, but I mean, no. Why would it be there? That seems way too coincidental.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert on those things, but at the same time, it's somewhat intriguing. But
I'm totally just ranting. Sorry.
Yeah, I totally get it. Hebrew, you got any final thoughts before we move on?
My final thoughts is that sometimes things happen. No one can do anything about it, and who you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Because you're trying to find, Santa Claus's ghost.
Yeah.
They probably would do a better job than those guys.
Yeah. Gerardo Rivera would do a better job than those guys. But I digress.
All right. Well, I got one other article if you guys want to bring it up.
One other article. One
we got more
article. Yes, we do have more, Saji.
Oh, do you want me to keep reading?
It's up to you. I mean, I do think we stressed our points here, but I want to see what the final conclusion is. Is it the final resting place of St. Nicholas, or isn't it?
All right. Many locals would like to be thrilled by the discovery, or likely be thrilled by the discovery, as St. Nicholas remains a strong fixture in the area. Another church in the town even plays host to a Santa Claus museum. Well, it's not a Jimmy Hoffa's pizza place, but it's Santa Claus's museum, and
in a church, by the way.
Yeah,
the Santa Claus museum in a church.
Not in, but near.
Another church in the town even plays host to a Santa Claus museum.
Oh yeah, but it's near the it's near this church, his church, but it's a different church. Yeah, they're trying to cash in on the whole Santa Claus thing. And a sarcophagus? What?
With nothing in it?
A sarcophagus pays tribute to the famed saint, I guess, in the museum. Yeah, and they made it a tourist attraction, my friend.
This seems like this town is a straight up tourist attraction.
So, a 4th century Greek bishop, St. Nicholas of Myra, was revered for his generosity, especially towards children. He was known for popularizing the tradition of leaving secret gifts for loved ones around the holidays. They gave rise to the Dutch legend of Sinterklaas. Did I do that justice? Dutch accent? Sinterklaas?
Maybe.
All right. And later, Santa Claus. It's little wonder why St. Nicholas is one of the most famous Christian figures of all time. But while much has been said about his life and legends, little is known for sure about his death. Only time will tell whether we get a full answer about his final resting place.
There you go. There, yeah, you called it, Saggy. You called it, man. All of that, and we found out nothing.
Not only that, if I recall, the story of Saint Nicholas was actually the opposite of what it's saying here, like literally the opposite. Instead of leaving secret gifts for loved ones around the holidays, it was the children leaving secret gifts for Saint Nicholas, who was in jail.
Oh, yeah.
He was in jail. He was jailed, and people left secret gifts for him because he was a martyr for Christendom. You know.
I honestly, I've never heard that, but I mean, sure, I can see how that could be true. Just all the same.
I didn't Google it. This is just going off of memory, so that's it. Take it for what it is.
And as you know, we can totally trust Google to give us factual information these days.
I mean, you probably got this from Google, didn't you?
Well, I found the article using Google search engine, but it's not a Google. It's not a Google ad. I mean, an article or anything. It's not like Wikipedia or something.
Oh, it's all that dust from that tomb, guys. I swear.
Right?
Yeah, it'll get you.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was interesting nonetheless. I mean, a tomb for Santa Claus. Not a Christmas story I would sit the kids around the campfire and talk about, but interesting story nonetheless.
Yeah, it qualifies as Shifty Sunday dialogue, I think.
Certainly.
All right. And then we got this other thing. And this one's totally unrelated to what we just talked about.
Unrelated. Okay. Unrelated. I'm unrelated to every woman down in Arkansas. And Leopold? What? Leopard. Leopard? What's a huh?
What?
What's a leopard?
I spelled leopard wrong.
Oh no, wait, no, that's Leo. You're funny, man. Okay. Chinese zoo. See, Mike Lindell, he said fuck China, and he wasn't lying. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
100 chickens as bait.
Leopard escapes cover up at Chinese zoo yields hunt with 1,000 drones in sky and 100 chickens as bait. What do you mean? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So when police started receiving calls about leopard sightings in the area, the Hangzhou Safari Park denied any involvement. It wasn't us. All our leopards are accounted for. Nothing to see here.
Are you missing a leopard? No, I'm not missing a leopard. I counted them.
I counted them. Yeah.
All right. Wait. Got to go back up. I didn't finish that.
Oh, I thought you did.
All right. Denied any involvement for over 2 weeks, fearing lost revenue during a holiday weekend. Hey.
2 weeks.
I thought it would be better just to deny it until after the holidays.
Fun Christmas to see the leopard come around the corner.
Oh boy.
So a manned drone combing the Hangzhou search area for the third escaped leopard on May 9th, 2021. Before we go any further, I gotta forget the leopard on the run. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Do you guys really think a place in China would have something break out and then deny that it ever happened?
Never.
No, of course not. Of course not. Are you kidding? China, they're the salt of the earth. They're not liars. They would never lie about anything or deny anything or, kill somebody because they tried to spread information or anything like that. No, definitely not. No, not China. They're very reputable. Yeah.
There probably was an elephant escape too. They just got the lion.
But let's move on. When residents of the eastern residents of the eastern Chinese city of Hangzhou were recently given strict orders to remain indoors. Imagine that. The news actually had nothing to do with the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Instead, there was a much different kind of threat facing locals. 3 leopards had escaped from the Hangzhou Safari Park. Huh?
3 leopards?
Yes, not 1, not 2, but 3. I lost my spot. Okay. Had escaped from the Hangzhou Safari Park, and they had been roaming around freely for weeks. What do you mean they've been rolling around freely for weeks?
Some of them were hiding on the backs of Chinese women disguised as leopard skin coats.
Well, that was them using their camouflage to the fullest degree, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
According to The Guardian, the terrifying lapse in security and park management occurred on April 19th, 2021. It didn't take long for locals to spot the dangerous predators skulking about the hillsides and sprinting across town. But zoo officials denied any involvement in the incident until early May, fearing damage to ticket sales during China's 5-day Labor Day holiday at the beginning of the month. Hangzhou Safari Park is situated about 12 miles from the city's downtown district, the upper range of what a typical wild leopard might travel in a single day. Police discovered the animals ran off during an enclosure cleaning with General Manager Zhang Dequan ordering workers to keep quiet. Oh, looks like he left the door open, guys. Maybe while he's over there cleaning up our poop, we can make a break for it. I'm thinking like Bullwinkle here, Arriving workers preparing to search the mountains near Haizhai Village in Changzhou, China. All right.
They look like some kind of weird orange flavored version of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just all they're missing is the proton packs.
Right.
Yep, I see it. They're just missing the black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I digress.
They're missing all of them because the other 3 are white and not Asian.
It's the Asian version.
Right.
But
Yeah,
a hush scramble to recapture the 3 big cats began immediately, with workers succeeding to catch 1 leopard within 48 hours. It was shot with a tranquilizer dart and returned to its enclosure uninjured. Searchers captured the second leopard under more violent circumstances following a larger government hunt.
Can I just point out real quick?
Yeah, please do.
Hebro, if I saw you, out at a store, right? And I shot you with a tranquilizer gun and dragged your limpless body back to your house, would you wake up and go, "Hey, I'm unharmed"? I would say that you were harmed. You shot him. It says uninjured. There you go. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You can keep going.
All right. All
That's
right.
so
You
funny.
made that's a good point. Very good point. Let's see. Where was I? All right. City and my thing was, okay, they say here searchers captured the second leopard under more violent circumstances, but just leave it at that. I mean, what happened? I want to know the details. I don't want to know it was just more violent. I mean, come on, man. Like, did like a guy lose an arm? I mean, what happened? You know?
I mean, that does leave quite a lot. I mean, we could go to like 2 tranquilizer darts all the way up to it now has no limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
City and district government officials deployed packs of hunting dogs that viciously mauled the second leopard. Okay, they are going to tell us. Footage of this incident was released May 8th and appeared to show injury to the leopard's hind leg, fanning public outrage even more than the news of the cover up. The third remains elusive. Uh-oh.
Huh.
That one, he ain't getting caught. Leopard tracks have been discovered near mountain villages, warned a mass text message to locals. Police are searching everyone. Please securely close doors and windows and do not go out. The search for the third leopard has since escalated to massive proportions, with 100 chickens deployed as bait and 990 drones, including a powered parachute vehicle operated by a pilot searching from above. Despite enlisting the aid of 1,700 personnel, tracker dogs, infrared motion sensors, and night vision tools, searchers appear no closer to capturing the third cat. You know, they say that humans are so much more evolved than animals, but one single leopard can outsmart all of that.
It's dead.
Yeah,
I think it's dead because one, they tried to cover it up, right? Then they captured one. Then the other one was mauled, and people had made a stink about it getting mauled.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna say anything about the one they found dead?
but they said earlier that they were still seeing its tracks.
Oh, sure they were. It's not dead, we promise.
Yeah, I think that's a good theory, and or somebody captured it and is trying to keep it or sold it on the black market. Maybe, I don't know.
Do.
Want to sell kitty cat?
Now, would you be afraid to go outside if you knew one of those guys was roaming around in your neighborhood?
I mean, they don't hunt humans. I'd have to know about this leopard. Did it grow up in captivity?
Right.
Maybe I just carry a stake around with me. I'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you got a gun on you, or at least a bow and arrow or something, right?
Some kitty treats.
Yep.
Yeah. Fish.
Pocket full of meow mix.
Yeah, there you go.
Wild leopards can travel up to 12 miles per day, huh? You're not going to outrun that boy, that's for sure.
No. Not unless you're a Thundercat. No. Then maybe.
Thundercat.
You'd have a chance if you were like Chitara or something. You know.
Furthermore, experts believe the remaining leopard on the loose is to be near starvation. Born and raised in captivity, it has never learned how to hunt on its own. The primary goal now is recapturing the third and final leopard to protect the public.
Well, then that's the answer. Protect the public from what? The thing doesn't even know how to hunt.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, I guess it don't really have to know how to hunt to catch a human. It might have to know how to hunt to capture a rabbit.
Right. And there you go. I mean, it's been in captivity, so I mean, no, I would not be afraid to walk in the neighborhood knowing this new information.
All right.
You know.
Well, officials are hoping that the chickens will draw the hungry animal in, and that they've placed infrared sensors near bodies of water to catch the leopard during moments of thirst. From the air, hundreds of drones traverse the nearby mountain where the leopard is thought to be hiding. Security guards are now posted around the search zone, and people have been told to stay out of the woods. But for weeks, the initial escape residents and zoo visitors had no idea they were at risk.
For weeks.
Now,
Weeks
So-
now, mind you.
yes. Yeah, you would think that would be like I mean, how bad would you be at the park for not telling everybody?
I mean, I don't know.
Like if your local zoo and you live like a half mile from it had like, 3 leopards escape and denied it for 2 weeks that it was them. And I guess as long as nobody got hurt, it's no harm, no foul. Is that right?
But I happen to agree with Keith's dad that that leopard's probably dead. I mean, they in this article it talks about him starving half to death already. So
Yeah.
There's no telling. I mean, what they're telling or not telling people. I mean, they waited for weeks to even tell people in the first place.
Yep. If they would have just acknowledged it right off the bat, they'd have probably got them all safely without any incident. And
Right.
now it's became this big, blunderbuss. But yeah, I have to say he's probably either dead, near dead, or somebody captured him and is keeping him for themselves or something of that nature. Or or found if you came across the dead leopard, would you? I mean, I guess you would report it, but I can see how people there might be inclined to just like try to take the skin off of it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
leopard
sure it's
skin-
valuable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look at all the things that are made with artificial leopard skin, let alone real leopard skin. Could you imagine how much you would have to pay for a real leopard skin purse, for an example?
Now, if you saw like some lady, some or some guy all of a sudden, Leroy starts walking down Main Street with a big new leopard skin coat, think that would be kind of conspicuous?
Yeah. It would be conspicuous that he was in China and his name was Leroy.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Call in Cruella DeVille. She's really knack for these things.
Yeah. Now let's see the guy here. Let's see. The end of this article says Fuyang District. The Hangzhou Fuyang, that's what it is. Fuyang.
Let me see here. I'm zooming in. A statement by the Hangzhou Fuyang district government told locals what to do if they come face to face with the leopard. You can raise both hands up and stand quietly or slowly back away. Don't turn around and run. All right. You think that's good advice, guys?
I don't know. Either way, you're becoming leopard food.
I mean, so what's the date of this article?
I
This
didn't
was-
even
this
look.
was last year, right? I think it
Yeah,
was.
it's not like it just came out today or anything. I had to dig for it.
May of 2001. What it said, I think.
Oh, so it's only 20 years old.
No, I mean
2021.
2021. Sorry.
So
April. Okay.
I did Google to see if we have any update on this, and they literally go, yes, update. we find that the leopard is either hiding or already dead. And it's like, well, I mean, didn't we already? I mean, what else could it possibly be?
Yeah.
So the answer is I don't know. I'm not going to show the article because it literally doesn't say anything new. Nothing.
So there you have it.
Yeah,
Journey to
there you
fear.
have it.
People are still hiding in their houses to this day. In fact, at the rate it could travel, we're all in danger now. He could have traveled around the world in this time. Nothing.
Crickets.
That was gold, guys.
Sorry, man. I was
Try just do over. Try again.
We're all in danger now.
Dun,
I was taking a drink of my Orange Crush, man. Come on.
I know one thing. This show is in danger of being a catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Yes. Well, you know.
I got an article.
What do you mean you have an article?
You have an article?
I do have an article.
All right. Well, let's bring it into the limelight, my friend. The limelight, the orange limelight. Never mind. Oh no.
Well, while he gets his article ready, what do you say we get? Oh, no, we kind of need his help to do the shout out. So,
Well, he's kind of. I think he's changing into a pumpkin.
yeah,
I think that's what's happening. Yeah, there it is.
yeah, right on time.
Yeah.
Man, good thing you were watching the clock, my friend. Oh wait, I guess you weren't, or else you wouldn't have turned into a pumpkin.
Yeah, it just happens.
You can't help it. It's like when I change it to a gremlin. Yeah, I was just saying. Gremlin. Cha 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 cha. So you have an article?
Yeah, I posted it in the same place that you posted his.
Oh no. All right. Well, maybe you can bring it up, my friend.
Oh, maybe I can. Sure.
Phil Fire's over here clapping for the pumpkin. She just waits until you turn into a pumpkin. Like, I think that's her favorite part of the show. Hey, I remember that.
So this was one that Rav wanted me to share with you guys. So apparently Lenin's body, you can go visit it. It's a tourist attraction now.
Mm-hmm.
So Russia reveals the cost of preserving Lenin's body. And that is Lenin's body seen here in 1991. The body,
is that John Lennon?
It's the guy who founded the Soviet Union.
I was just kidding, but go ahead.
Has been on display for more than 90 years. 90 years. People were born and dead since this guy's body's been on display.
I mean, how much can you disrespect a guy to not put him at rest and then put him on public display as a corpse for 90 years? I mean, that's like the ultimate humiliation, isn't it?
Oh, unless you, I mean, do they charge people to visit the body? Well, I guess we'll find out. The Russian government has announced it will spend up to 13 million rubles, which is a $200,000 American or 140 pounds this year on preserving Vladimir Lenin's embalmed body. The amount, published in a notice on the State Procurement Agency website, will be used to keep the late leader's remains in what the RBK News website calls a lifelike condition. Sorry. It's in quotes.
Lifelike. Okay.
The notice says the work required is of a biomedical nature, that the federal budget will foot the bill, and that a provider has already been found, though not named. A laboratory currently called the Russian Biomedical Technical Research and Training Center has carried out all repairs to Lenin's body since it was first put out on public display in Moscow's Red Square in 1924. It's just in public. It's just...
Yeah. My theory is they use the same thing on his body that they use on McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You ever see that? There was a McDonald's cheeseburger. I think it's on display in the Mo's, Illinois. What's it? The name of that town?
Des Moines,
Illinois. Where it has never aged, and I think it's been on display since like 1972 or something like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It hasn't molded or aged or done anything. It's exactly the same.
They did that on what was it? That 30-day challenge of McDonald's. The movie Super Size Me. That's what it was. Super Size Me. At the very end, they did an aging of the cheeseburger and French fries, and French fries never aged. All right. In the post-Soviet years, there have been many calls for Lenin to be buried rather than kept on public display in his glass coffin. You think? A recent online poll of more than 8,000 Russians found that 62% were in favor of giving him a proper burial, although the idea has previously been dismissed by the Kremlin. We're not bad guys. News of Lenin's maintenance budget hasn't gone down well among social media users. You want to take this one, Saji?
I'm sorry, what was that?
this word komsomolaskia.
Yeah. Comso, is that an L?
Yeah.
There's too many consonants.
No, it's too many consonants.
Comsomolaskia. It's like you gotta sound like you're clearing your throat as you say it, I think.
On the website, some deplore the cost of keeping a mummy on display, while others complain that Lenin himself would have opposed being treated as an idol. One person sardonically suggested that the communists hope to clone the Belovesk leader if they ever return to power, and another says that if they're going to bury Lenin, they should first dig up post-Soviet President Boris Yeltsin. Wait, there's a battle on who they're gonna clone. That's it. Oh, good golly. If they're gonna bury Lenin, they should first dig up post-Soviet President Boris Yeltsin. That's it. Hey, just keep replacing them.
Yeah.
Dang, isn't that creepy?
I mean, I've seen that before. However, there's an even older corpse that's been on display for even longer, if I'm not mistaken. What was that guy's name? Not Nisroptune. Nitwit. Wait, what? What's his name again? Nitwit, Knucklehead. Well, help me out here, Saji. You know who I'm
I
talking
know
about.
what you're trying to say. I just can't say it. Yeah, but I know what you mean. You're doing it good enough. You keep going.
I mean, it's like, if I could find it, I'll Google it and show it to you here in a minute, but I can't think of. It's like what we call people who are half-witted, but it doesn't mean that. It's the guy's name is that, but it's not what it is. You know what I mean? Dang it, I can't think of it though.
I do know what you mean. I wish I could help you out. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't do it, my friend.
Mm-hmm. What is net not nook nuke net not nitwit? What do we call people who are like knuckleheads? I can't think of it.
Nimrod.
Okay, huh?
Nimrod.
Nimrod. Yeah. Nimrod. That's it. Yeah, King Nimrod. It sounds like you're calling someone an insult, but it's the guy's name, and it's actually his name. Nimrod is on display. Let me look it up here. And I think he's even more well preserved than Lenin. I'm not mistaken. Nimrod. Nimrod. I can't help it.
I mean, it was a tomb that they uncovered.
Right. Let's see if I can
That's
get
what I'm
an
finding.
image. What in the world? Where is it? We did a Shifty Sunday where we showed a video of people going up to his, like, as in a glass cage of some sort.
I mean, if you do,
Why can't I find it? It's
Oh,
showing pictures
I
of
see
his
him.
statue, but you do?
Yeah, I see a picture. Oh yeah. Here, okay, I have an article.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Oh no.
I have a bunch of pictures of them. That's it. Let me look again. I'm looking for pictures.
There's a video on YouTube. Dang it. Oh.
Yeah, all I can find is a picture.
I wish we still had that. This is why I need to start labeling our videos, Saji. Our live streams.
Most indubitably.
Most indubitably, as he says. What is this?
So I mean, I don't know how you. I got something. Check this out.
All right.
I'm still sharing it, so I'm just going to switch it. Is this the picture that you're familiar with?
No. This showed him like laying in a glass case, and he still had a full beard.
Yep,
and everything like that. Is that
it? This is the picture that you're thinking of.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, that's over what, 1,000, 2,000 years old?
It says 5,000.
5,000. Yeah, just look how well preserved that is for 5,000 years, for crying out loud. I mean, you'd have to show a bigger up close of it or something. Oh, no.
What is that on his head? A Nimrod?
Yeah. That's where we got the term Nimrod from King Nimrod. That one there, the bottom left, was the one we were showing on our video.
Yeah, for 5,000 years, you don't look a day over 3,000.
I know, right? I mean, he's still got skin, he's still got a beard, he's still got everything intact. Everything. I mean, he looks just like he just died yesterday. Well, maybe not that soon, but
Maybe a few days.
yeah.
He's looking a little slim.
Yeah,
He
true.
might have died during the day, but he didn't just die yesterday, he wrote.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah. There you go. So yeah, there is a few that are like that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the Lenin guy is who they based that one guy off of Ghostbusters Afterlife, how they had him in a glass case like that, how he's very well preserved. Of course, that guy was just sleeping, like he's dead. He's dead, but he wasn't dead.
Right.
You know, soon as the spell came up, he came up and then the proton pack gun started zapping into the thing, and he went back down. He's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, now that I mention it, he literally woke up and was immediately killed.
Yeah. It was crazy, dude. I'm telling you. That's the only part I didn't really understand. Like, why have the background and the lore of Ivor Shandor if you're not even going to use them, but just to come up and introduce Gozer? Like, we all know who Gozer is. Like, why would you like? Oh, you and I are going to rule for 1,000 years and blah blah blah. She's like, nope, rip. Just rips him in half. Like,
Just kills him immediately. Well, you were important to the storyline.
yeah. I mean, he had a better appearance on the game. I mean, if you've ever played the 2009 Ghostbusters video game, that was a really good video game. In fact, they call that Ghostbusters 3. They actually called it it's supposed to be Ghostbusters 3 because it has all the main characters doing the voices, and it's actually the backstory of Ivor Shandor and that temple thing that you see in Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's you have to fight all those characters, and you fight him, and he's a very powerful bad guy. And in this movie, he was just there for like 2 seconds, But yeah, go look it up. It's canon. Ghostbusters 3. Yeah. So there you have it. Want to do a final shout out?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Oh yeah. 'Cause you have
Well, I can do it if you
All right.
if you want to. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me bring up chat.
all right. I mean, I can.
All right. I'm just gonna do the best I can because I can only go back so far.
Mm-hmm.
I know bone breaking action was in the house.
That did not match up.
All right. Let me try again. Or your bone breaking action. All right. I know. We got go-kart Bob came cruising in here. And I know we had Philo Fire 3 in the house. And Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Yes, Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Oh, yeah. Indubitably.
All right. And let's see here. I don't have a sound effect, but I want to give a shout out to Rav, however you say it.
Because I don't want to be slapped again.
I wasn't going to slap you.
Wait, what is CJ
Oops.
playing? I turned my phone off.
All right, and help me out. Who did I miss?
CJ Wood?
CJ Wood was here.
Yes, CJ Wood.
Because I don't want to be slapped again.
I wasn't going to slap you.
Oh, you fooled me.
Acting.
Genius.
Thank you.
You slapped me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you fooled me.
Acting.
Genius.
Thank you.
Stop it.
All right, that one might be a little long, but I couldn't help myself.
That's good. It's good.
And then is that it with the sound? Is there any sound effects we still need to do?
Bear Lamb.
Oh, Bear Lamb. We must mention Bear Lamb.
The power of the force, stocky, you hosers.
And all right, and Suso was here. Preliminal, and Eddie Von King. And who am I forgetting, if anyone there, guys?
Nicole Ackerman.
Nicole Ackerman. Yes, I need to make one for her for sure. And
we did have Vadim Russian.
yes.
Well,
Yes. And that's all. I'm scrolling up as far as I can go. That's all I see.
Did you get yeah, you got them. Okay. Wait a second. Who's this? Mark Basket? I don't know. He was in here way early.
oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Gave us an Isaiah quote. I totally missed that.
Yeah. And I bet, yeah, you mentioned Suso. And let's see here. How far up can I go? Yeah. Yeah, I think you got them all, man. Congratulations. We are now all ready to go. I'm Hebrew 77, of course, and this has been Sagittarically Speaking, along with good old Keith's dad, who has turned into a pumpkin and is ready to leave the ball. So, you guys have any final thoughts you want to throw in there before we close the show?
I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on yet again. Thank you for the greatest audience in the history of audiences. Too much?
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you done?
Nope. I was done. Yes.
All right, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I took the time to give everybody a sound effect. If you're a regular audience member, you will earn one. Let me know by leaving a heart in the chat if you like your sound effect, if you've got one already. And yeah, and if not, if you have something that you would like to have or any certain requests, leave it in the comment section afterwards. I'll be checking the comment section tomorrow morning. Hebrew, I had a great time being on here with you. Keith's dad, thank you for coming on as well. Hope everybody had a good time in the chat room. I hope you were entertained. I hope that you had some good laughs, and who knows, maybe you even learned something. And that's really all I got. Right back at you guys.
All right. Cool beans, guys. We've had a good show here tonight, Shifty Sunday. Thanks every one of you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. I gotta go get some chili in my belly and some gilly on my willy. So I'll see you all. I'll see.
Oh, good golly. What are we gonna do with you, Hebrew?
I'll see you. Yeah. That was horrible. But I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck with tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll see you. Our next broadcast will be Taco Tuesday if we have one. And if Saji, if you can't make it, and Keith's dad can make it. Keith's dad, you can't make it. Saji can make it. Saji or Keith's dad can't make it. Then by golly, I'll just go on here by myself. So
I've never not made it.
I know, man. You're dependable. You're like a Chevy.
You're like a Chevy.
Wait, which one do you prefer, Ford or Chevy? Which one's more dependable?
I don't know. I've seen both of them.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard what I gotta go do. So good night, everybody. Well, it's time to say goodbye, folks. Adios. So long. See you next time. Don't forget to watch Shifty Sunday, Taco Tuesday, and Slap Your Butt Saturday. Every week, we have a new live stream headed your way. And of course, I put videos only about every other day on the channel, by the channel. So, remember, folks, snakes don't always bite, but when they do, get a .22 revolver and shoot their ass. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Do.
Hey, Charlie, what are you doing over there?
I'm eating a chili dog.
Oh, hell.
Do.